Okay, here we are again. Welcome everyone to Fallout 4, and we're gonna start our settlement build of the visitor center in Far Harbor, which has all been cleaned up. It's expanded. If you're looking for the mod list, it's in the description of the video. You might have to go on the YouTube channel and get it over there. But let's quickly just open up our menu here and just see quickly how big is this place actually. Okay, so there's the boundary going all there. So it's a little bit bigger than the standard vanilla one. But you can see I basically took out everything, trees, garbage, everything is out. Ready to go. I had a previous little build here, but that's mostly all taken out. So we need to first check where is our spawn locations and all that. And I've got it marked. Okay, so here's the first one. It's on this corner. The other one is somewhere down here. I need to actually, you know what? Let me just put something here that I don't know. Yeah, I think I'll just put something down there that I know exactly where it is. Just a pity this thing takes so long to open up. And for those, you know, like, comment, subscribe, follow, and all that things there, so you guys get notified if you enjoy settlement builds. Then you can see when I'm doing my thing. Okay, I'm gonna stick this like right over there, so we know where that one is. I'm not entirely sure what I want to do here. I want to try and see if I can fix this, the original house up. That thing over there, because that's a mess. So we're gonna see if we can fix this up. Okay, how far is this thing going now? Just see if we can clean up. Okay, well my Brahmin thing is there, so the edge is pretty full. Come on, menu. Okay, I think it's over here, somewhere over here. Let's see, can I stick a thing there? Where are you? All the way down, yeah. Oh, it's over there. Okay, just behind this tree. Okay. We can deal with that. And the other one, that's the only thing that's gonna actually annoy the crap out of me now, is this weather that changes so much. Now you can see everything is gone. This place actually looks pretty strange like this. The other one is back here somewhere. There you. Okay, on the pathway. Over there. So let's quickly get a turret out here. See where the edge of this place is. I think I need to build a nice decent wall or something around this place. But this place tends to get attacked a lot. Okay, so it's in that direction. So I'm gonna put a turret over there. And we should be okay. Oh no, I just know this weather's gonna drive me nuts. Okay, so first things first. The defenses and stuff. What am I gonna do for defenses? I don't have this wall. I always try and see if it's able to use the same type of building materials that's with the original build. But I don't think I've got this type of thing. Okay, the roof stuff is not a problem. That I've got. I think I can do these things. But this wall I don't have. Ah, great. Just turn my back for 5 seconds. See what I mean? Oh, that's fantastic. It has to be a bear. gotta be careful with this weapon. This thing blows things up. Okay. Please, now nothing can spawn for like at least 2 hours. Okay, I'll fix up this gun here. I have a feeling this is gonna get very annoying. Far Harbor's got some nice settlements to build in, but man, when it comes to the weather, it drives a person crazy. Okay, think defenses. What are we doing for defenses? This all has to come out. I want to build, because usually a lot of people build like sleeping areas in there or temporary sleeping areas. So I want to build a completely separate area. Dude, you're gonna have to move, because I need to rebuild your entire parking lot. Okay, that can go. I'm gonna get rid of all of this. There's actually a mod that I wanted to install that actually switches off the bad weather. Because I just want to build. We're not like, doing a normal playthrough type of thing, so I don't need the weather to change every 5 seconds. This hedge can also go out. I'm going to take this out. Let's open this place up, so we know exactly where and what we're doing. I want to build a wall or something up here. What are we going to use? What are we going to use? Scrap fences or concrete. I thought it was concrete already. Well, we've got these other things. Where is it? That's in here, which we did with the red rocket stuff. I think maybe I want to go with that. Oh, Mr. Smith, welcome back. Bricks, concrete, stone. Now let's try and see what concrete options do I have here. Warehouse, high density, lightweight, worn. It's kind of a bright thing, that one. Rusty. Looks like normal concrete. Painted. No, that doesn't. No, that's a little bit too. What is this? Cinder block. That could work. Do I have walls for this? Yes, I do. I'm liking this. Okay, so give it that it'll give it that old look. So I think we need to build a very big base area here. I want to flatten this entire area out. Okay, now obviously the road's down that way. So I've got to figure out how I want to do this. Is there any way I can move these things? See, this is a problem, this stuff. I think I can scrap these things maybe. Can I? No, I can't even scrap it. I can scrap the fog thing over there, but not this thing. I can disable it, but I'm pretty sure I can replace these things. So, I don't really want to try and mess with that. Okay, I'm gonna figure out where I'm gonna be placing the wall and everything to make this a little bit more. Okay, this is gonna have to be somewhere like that. Okay, it looks to be more or less right. It's a pretty much straight line that way. Okay, I'm just trying to work something out here now. Okay, that's a straight line. So let's see if I can... no, I need it further away than that. I'm just quickly trying to see if I can get a bit of a line or something happening here. Yeah, that'll work. So do that, get rid of that, get rid of that. Okay, and then we're gonna use this. Which direction you're going? This way. Oops. That was it. Oops. Okay, I don't want to go all the way to the edge. Yeah, see, I need to cut this off. Somehow. Protecting that stuff. So I can use this as a guide to build the wall up here. Okay, that's going to be a bit too close, I think. Yeah, that'll work. Then I can build a wall straight down that way. So I'm going to use wall slabs. Let's see, where do you fit onto? Is that right? Okay, that looks about right. Okay, yeah, we're gonna need a normal wall going through here. So this has to go at the bottom. Come on. You know you want to. Okay, so that is going straight through to there. That's the one thing, is the enemies, it's not like the normal Commonwealth where you worry much about raiders or super mutants and all that stuff. Yeah, you gotta worry about big ass bugs and dinosaurs attacking you and things like that. Okay, did I put this thing right on here now? No. So you actually need pretty good defenses. That actually reminds me of, I think, what's that one farm? Is it not Dalton Farm? I don't know if it's Dalton Farm or one of the other settlements. That you get a legendary, what do you call it? Fog crawler that spawns the whole time and it messes you up. Half the time it kills your settlers and stuff. Okay, so that wall's gonna go all the way down there. This needs to go all the way here. Now I'm just wondering if this is actually gonna fit past that thing. This might be a bit of a problem here. I can't see now where the edge of this thing is. Oh, hold on. It's going there. Oh, okay, good. Let's jump up. Oh no, yeah, it's definitely going to be a problem. Okay, where's the other part of the wall? Come on. Heck. It should have one on there. Okay. So you're not going to go that one. Let's see, can I, maybe the thin one will go in here. No, not that. Okay, so far so good. Oh, I love it. Just that little extra gap, and then looks fine on this side. But you know what? I'm actually doing this the wrong way around. I should have this on this side, but the problem is I can't build obviously where this thing is. Okay, so it's just gonna have to do its thing. Okay, this is the thick one. So let's start. Get all of the fences up and running. Okay, nothing is getting through that. Okay, now we've got to expand this out. Okay, which way are you now going to go? That way. Oh man. Who's that? Okay, where's the road? The road's over there. I'm gonna try and see if I can build a staircase or something there. You know what? Light, you can go out. This has to stop over here somewhere. So is this going to be too much, or is it going to make it? Might make it. This is damn weather. I can't see a thing. Okay, is that going to make it past the... Well, I'm not building actually all that way, so it's fine. Okay, now that's going to work out. Let's see, yes, this might work. Okay, it's just going over that pathway. And now I've got to remember that thing over there too. Okay. I think this is going to work. Which way do you need to go now? That way. Okay. I hope this is gonna work. Grass. Somebody get me a weed whacker or something. Okay, so this is all gonna go down first. Come on. Okay, now where am I ending you now? Well, if that works, then that's also fine. I don't think that's gonna fit though. Okay, maybe can I get lucky with a thing? No? Not gonna go in for me? How about the smaller one? Oh, there we go. Problem solved. Seriously, weather? Okay, so let's just go this way. Okay, now this is where I'm going to be doing the sleeping area. Gives us a nice big base to build on. Get these guys out of that house, because there can't be anything inside of that house when I get there. But I think there's still some beds and stuff in there too. So these guys are all going to be camping inside there. Oh man, this one's snapping us a little bit off. see how this is going to do it. So far, so good. Okay, make a save point. Oh, that'll work. Okay, now let's try and build up some of these walls. How far can I wonder if I can expand this place out even more. Okay, so I'm going to put some stairs or something in here. Okay. See if I can fix up more of this place. I wonder if... What is that? I'm thinking... You know what? Get rid of these blocks. What is it with this weather? Ugh. I hate when that thing does that. There we go. Let me see here quickly. This. Okay, where do you snap onto? On there. Okay, I think I can do it. Might work. Okay, where do you snap? Okay, looks like that's it. Do you go anyway? Nope. Okay, so that's the end of that. Okay, now that can work. Now, where's the stairs? There should be stairs in here somewhere. There we go. So, we can add in some stairs. Yeah, I suppose that will have to do. On there. Come on. Okay, you're not gonna go in there. No, you do want to go in there. He's trying to. Okay. It's so weird. Okay, well let's do all the way down here, I think. Come on. Okay, and then we're going to stick you going all the way around. So people don't get stuck on everything. Is that big enough still? No, it's not. We need a bigger one. We need this one. Well, that doesn't look right. Is that a different stair? Supposed to be the same, just longer. That doesn't match up. I've never realized that this stuff actually looks different. It's supposed to be the same, but okay, well it's fine, it works. That goes that way. Now, we're going to stick in this wall down like that. That's going to go all the way around. Or try to. Even with the stairs there. Where's the road end? Okay, so they come walking up to there, so this has to stop somewhere over here. Which that will work actually perfectly. And then this one is going to go somewhere down here. I think. Is that in the right place? Yes. Okay. I'm going to leave that gap open. Yeah, I don't think I'm really going to be doing anything this side. There's only this small little piece of land thing over there. I have to figure out how am I going to get a wall through here. What am I going to do here? Okay, so we need to make shops. We need sleeping area. Now I don't know if I can fit it all in here. It's a big place to build, but it's very well, you can see it's like a whole mountain area at the back there. So that's not going to work. So how am I going to do this? I think I've got to change the sun thing a little bit better there. Oh my gosh. Just lift the sun up a little bit. Okay, so that's fine. Maybe I must build like something like towers. Not a long sleeping area, but something like towers that goes up. Use the height of the place. I'm not sure what I want to do there though. Okay, I've got to think how I want to do this. Okay, so you... Okay, well... Wasn't expecting that to actually do that. Well, you've got this little gap thing over here. There's a nice little spot to build something. Things just get more and more complicated. I wonder, hold on, do I have things that turn? Do I have like... Oh, yes I do actually. This might work. Unfortunately it's not going to snap on that, but this could work. Let me think. Let's see if I can... Can I get you to snap on here or not? Come on this side for me, please. You're not going to snap on here. Okay, looks like I'm going to have to use... Where's that pillar? There's usually a pillar thing here somewhere. There we go. Hold on. I put a half a wall in here. How big's half a wall? No, it's not big enough. Okay, well, I'm just gonna have to make do with what I got. Or maybe it... No, hold on a sec, it could work. If you take this, which is more or less over there, well, that could work. Hold on, let's try it. Stick this on there, and then use this one like that. And then we're gonna go back to this onto there. And then the moon thing. See? Man, look at that fit. Holy mackerel, that actually, like, nearly perfect. Yeah, that works. That definitely works. What is this? Oh, no, it's also a turning thing. Okay, now let's see if I can get this to go this way. Come on. Snap me in there. Thank you. So let's take this over here. Okay, bottom wall. This thing has bottom walls and top walls and stuff. I don't know how that works. Come on, I know you want to go in there. Hold that gap for me, please. I suppose I could scrap this rock, but I don't think that's going to look very good. I'll rather just stick with that. Left, right. What is it with left and right slabs? I don't understand why you got left and right. Makes no sense. Okay, well, let's see. Will this fit in there? Should. Yeah, that fits. And what the long one? Bingo. Okay, gap closed. I'm liking this. I don't think I'm going to be building up on that hill over there. I'm going to put the wall straight through this place. Okay, how far is this going to go? Don't think I'm able to get that in there. Let's see, will you fit in here anyway? Nope. Okay, let's use this thing again. Okay. Oh, this is working out pretty good. No, this is definitely working out pretty good. Okay, so, need more walls. Yeah, I'm gonna go. I think that might be a bit too high up. Let's see. Top. You gotta use a top wall. This thing is very weird sometimes. Come on. Okay, top wall. I don't know who came up with the idea of having a bottom wall, a top wall, a left and a right wall. It's all walls. Okay, that's fine. Really? I'm sure you guys can't see if that when the weather changes like that. Because I can't even see properly when it changes. Okay, so we've got a nice little space here. I think we can put like, what do you call it? The water pumps or something back here. Okay, can I fit a solid wall onto this thing now or not? Oh, it actually does. Okay, that's good. That has to be a solid wall there. Before we got more bears and things coming in, yeah? Okay, I think that's going to be a top wall. That's definitely working. I don't usually do, like, you know, boundaries and things around my stuff, but yeah, it's a bigger settlement, so why not? Give everybody good defenses and stuff. Okay, well, wait, oops, I think I've reached my limit. Yeah, this has to now go straight down that way. So this has to go out. And we need to use... So yeah, you got a left slab and a right slab. How does that work? Well, where do you use a left and a right slab? It's just a normal slab. Oops, don't use the wrong wall. Okay, now that should go onto this. Okay, so you there. Okay, you're not going to go on that one, so let's try a smaller one. Nope. Go down. Turn. Damn it. What is with this thing? Oh, come on. Yeah, that will have to do. Okay, now let's see if I can get this. Okay, where's this wall start? There. Okay, so I think that one I can drop to there. Put a top one in like that. So it's not so... Makes a nice natural angle. Okay, we can build up our defenses. So that one is fine. This one, this point at the back here, where the spawn point is, that is where most of your attacks are going to come from. At least probably 75% for this settlement. Okay, now I'm just thinking, is this thing actually straight or... It actually looks straight. Funny enough. That has to get out of the way. I'm liking how this is actually working out. Let's move you. Can I put you over here somewhere? Okay, so you'll work there. Yeah, this is actually working out very nicely. Okay, I only need the top piece. Drop that down like that. I think let's take that out. Stick you in there. Okay, that's fine. See, which way are you going now? I want to try. So you are there. So that's going to be one more. I think I'm going to go from this side rather. Go from this side. Let's see if we can get this all nicely lined up. Oh, that should make a perfect square, so... What? Nah, the rock can stay. I'm not worried about the rock that much. Gives it a more natural look as well, you know? Come on. And the rocks make natural boundaries. Okay, now this guy doesn't want to go in here. Or he's trying to. Okay, let's try a smaller one. There we go. Small works. Yeah, how much? Okay, that just makes it. This is definitely coming along nicely. Okay, now here we need to expand this. Thinking a top wall should be high enough. No, that's high enough. How does it look this side? No, they're not getting through there with anything. Okay, so I'm just gonna add this. Come on. Can't see where this thing is going. Oh, okay, so you're actually making a bit of a thing over there. Okay, well, let's see if we can customize a bit, yeah. If I can get this thing at an angle like that. Damn, I'm good. Look at that. Perfect fit. Okay, so I want to stick on this corner. You go like that and like so. And we got a perfect wall. That's what you call a perfect fit. I'm loving that. Okay, and this is where we're going to build our first defense. Okay, Brahmin should be fine there. Where is the Brahmin anyway? Did something eat my Brahmin or what? Just think I haven't had a save point in a while. For some reason my Brahmin's gone missing. Okay, so there we got a nice big open area, we got a nice boundary. I'm not going to worry about building another exit or anything like that at the back here because things that come inside here. And I've got just enough space here to build up a defense. Okay, the turret can stay in the meantime. What is that, a campsite? Come on, menu. Open for me. That looks like a... Oh, there's a campsite there. Okay, I'm just remember now which block am I using. Concrete warehouse. Okay. So, now, I want... Scaffolding is always the best thing to use. Okay, so I'm going to take this. But hold on, where was that spawn point thing now? It was... at an angle. It was somewhere down over there, wasn't it? Yes. So I don't need to put the fences here. I can move it actually up. Put it over there or something. I needed a fence up over there though. But I was thinking of putting it actually on this corner. Or maybe... Oh, seriously. Okay, move. Go. Are you just gonna stand there now? I'm moving the wall for you. Okay, dude. Go there. Okay, it's fine. If you get eaten, don't blame me. Okay, so we're gonna put the fences in the center there. I can use this space maybe for something else. Put the fences down over there. I don't know if I put it there or put it here. Maybe on this corner. Thinking that's the way to go. Okay, so let's see if we can get... I need something with a little bit of height, so we're gonna have to have 2 of these things. Think like that. And like that. Yeah, that's gonna work. Come on. There. Oh, that fits in very nice. Very nicely. Okay, so grab this. Okay, get some turrets out. Make sure we got enough protection around here. I think I want to see, can I move you up? How far do you go? About there. Okay, let's put one more in here. You on. Now this thing is going to cover basically this whole area up to there, more or less. And all the way down there, so that should be enough. And then the other one I can build like somewhere there, which will cover that entire side. And then we need one down in that corner there at the bottom. Cool. I think I'm going to place some lights around this place. Now where am I going to build my generator room thing? Because that generator has to come out there. Maybe under that roof, if it'll fit. Or I'm going to have to place it somewhere out of the way. I think there's also a good spot. That's actually not a bad idea though. Out of the way, and it doesn't make so much noise when you're around here in the center. Move the water. Oh, this water stuff also has to move. Let's get rid of this. Get rid of that generator there. That can go. Let's reset that up. Maybe the generator can just go, yeah. I'm not really going to be building here, so I suppose we can put the things that we don't really want as much. Where's the power stuff? That side. Okay, so this might work. I think that will do the trick. Do I have any flat parts of that? I'm getting an idea for something now. I don't know if it's gonna work. Generator. I wonder if one is gonna be enough or not. I think I might need 2. That's actually fitting in there, strangely enough. Okay, so I connect that to that in the meantime. How far can you go? No, that's about it. I'm thinking maybe of doing a platform up here, but there's not enough space to fit another one in. Yeah, you won't fit in between these things, will you? Oh, you do actually. Okay, now that also works. That will work. Okay, so then all I'm gonna do is add that to there. Okay, so we got a point to work from there. Then connect that to there maybe. Or not. No? Hold on. Let me do this rather. Actually want to just see if I can get, hold on. Before I do that, I want to know whether that thing has got blocks, concrete, that, do we have round pieces and things? I should have. No, I don't. Damn. See, will this go on here or not? Does sort of. Okay, get rid of that cable. Oh, so just that point is in the way there. Let's see if I can get you down there. Okay, well, now I'm gonna take that out. Trying to see if I can get it just to go over that. Oh, damn. It's just a little bit off there. Okay, let's see, can I move you? You don't have a lot of space there. Okay, this might work. Get rid of the ball first. Okay, right, you need to move now a little bit back first. Then do this one. Then move you in here somewhere. Come on. Yeah, let's see if this works. No, that point is now a problem. Then I can build a platform here to basically close it up and build something on top of the platform. Well, that's the general idea of it going. Unless I somehow get that wall a little bit higher. No, but it's a curve. No, but see, that's the other problem. This is a curved wall. So this is going to stick through this thing, is it? Yeah, what's going on here now? Why can't I select my thing? Just those corners over there. Those tips. Wait a sec. Can't I? Duh. Make my life so much easier. Okay, stick that into there. Why didn't I think of that in the first place? Come on, weather. Let's see. Is it really sticking out that much? There we go. Where there's a will, there's a way, as they say. Okay, well, I can't do much about that. At least it's something I can work with. So what I can do is add platform in here. Yeah, I better put this thing in here first before I close this off. We add some conduits in here and then we are good to go. Like this needs to move. Just keep you there for a sec. Yeah, I have to stick a couple of these through here somehow. Just to connect this up. Okay, where do you go to? Okay, will you fit from there to there, there to there. I am definitely gonna get that other mod to change this weather, because this is really annoying, changing it every 5 seconds. I think let's just stick that like that. Okay, so you don't want to go that way. Come on. What are you having trouble with? I don't know what this thing's problem is now, but now it's being very difficult. Why don't you want to go in there? I'll take that one out first. Thank you. You need to go this way, I think. Like trying to keep everything facing the same direction. Okay, fine, you don't want to go the same direction. You're gonna go that way. Oh, then we've got a nice little platform I can work with. Good. I just figure out how I'm going to... I think the stage should work. A smaller one. Yep. You're gonna go there. Can't see it. Smaller one. Not. Come on. Really? Okay, I'm definitely getting that damn mod. Okay, well that can stay open, I guess. At least I can see inside there. Hopefully no one spawns in there or does something stupid. Okay, so that's fine like that. Okay, so we've got a point we can work from. I need to get power up. No, it's your own fault. You want to be there, you idiot. Okay, how am I going to get the power up to there now? Let's save first. What was that? You guys are seeing this, right? What the heck is going on down here? Was that a car or a boat flying or something? That thing was literally just flying through the air. Okay, I see there's a bear back here. There's no one here. Knock knock. Okay, that was completely weird. Okay, I think the time is also changing here. You gotta be kidding me. I need to get these defenses up and running, otherwise I'm gonna have a lot of problems. So this is gonna be the noisy corner. That's out of the way. I think I might just maybe put a guard or something up here, maybe. Let's quickly see. Workshop Plus, Workshop Plus. Now, why does that sound so familiar? I got very bad memory, so I probably know what you're talking about and don't know at the same time. If that makes any sense. Okay, I need to get... Hold on. Let's see, get this. How about, can this go on here or not? Okay, let's stick you there. You can go to that one, and then we're gonna connect you to that. Okay, so it's like out of the way on the corner, so that's fine. Okay, power supply ready to go. We need lights and we need defenses. The other one's got to be on this side. Okay, let's see here. The other one was somewhere over there. I wonder if I can fix this wall. I don't have this. Oh no, hold on, I do actually. I think I do have this wall. Wait a second, wait a second. That would be... I've got that wall here somewhere. Pretty sure I do. Is it this thing? Son of a gun, there it is. At least it looks like it. Yeah, that's the same wall, I think. But this stuff doesn't snap though. Maybe I can try and line this up. I don't know about this top thing though. Let's see if we can straighten this out. Okay, that's... This one is wider than this one. That is weird. Okay, well... If we can try and use the same wall in here. Do that. Okay, the height looks about right. So we can get... Is that the best I'm going to get it? No, they're not going over too much. But now, I don't know what this is. What is this? Retaining wall. Retaining wall. The whole thing is a retaining wall. I don't think I've got things like that anywhere around here. At least I don't remember seeing it anyway. Unless it's over here somewhere. Those are just the flat ones. That's gonna go on like that, but obviously it's not the same thing. Window frames. No. All trims. These are all vertical stuff. Nope. Okay, well, I'm gonna use this. Okay, now how big is this gonna be? Okay, not that one apparently. Oh, that works, I think. Not exactly, but okay. It's actually a bit wider, you know. But don't you go on the big walls? Why not? It's just a little, I think it's a pillar, supposed to be for the pillars. Okay, well, it was worth a shot. Okay, at least the wall looks similar in some way. Okay, now... defenses. I think I'm gonna put you on this side. Or should I put it here? I think I'm gonna use this for farmland anyway. Because this is like terrible. I'm not gonna be building here. So I think I'll put the defenses down here. That's definitely the way to go. Come on. This thing takes forever. Takes forever. Let's use that. Okay, but now let me put one of these in here. And I need it to be on about that height at least. So this is gonna have to go so. Okay, so you're gonna go there with that one like that. I need a smaller. Okay, well, it's fine if you want to do that. Okay, that fits nicely. Okay, so that works. Now let's get this in. Okay, some turrets. Come on. Okay, connect. And get some power in there. And get rid of that. Okay, where's that other? Didn't I leave that other turret on the side? Yeah, there you are. I think we can take you out. Get some lights. Okay, now what lighting am I going to use? This is the one that is used here, but these things are, they're just terrible. They don't give a lot of light. So I don't know whether I want to use that. Obviously we don't use nuclear stuff. So other things are really, really bad to use. Yeah, that's not too bad, but still. There's certain lights I'd usually try and stick with because a lot of these other things are just bad. So, well, I've been using that a lot, so maybe I'll just go with this. See if we can work something out here. Well, we need to put a light. Can you fit somewhere on like that? Okay, you. See, now every time I've got to check which direction this light's facing in. That's the one problem with this. Okay, so I'm just going to stick that like that. And this one, we're just going to be standing more or less over here somewhere. Not exactly ideal. Yeah, but see, everything stands skew, and I don't like that. Okay, so now that's straight. So, let's see if this is going to work. That onto that, and then that onto this one. Why is it dark all of a sudden? Okay, so those defenses are up and running. Yeah, I don't know, these lights, I'm not sure about these lights. I don't know if I want to do these lights or not. Let's get... We'll put some defense people up here or something. Okay, cinder block guard post. Well, it matches the rest of the build at least. So I think I'm gonna stick you in the center there. Let's get somebody here working. Okay, that's a bear. Oh gosh. I've got 2 dead settlers lying here. Some leaves. Okay. Oh yeah, looks like a security person. See, somebody that's got armor at least can look the part. Everybody here looks normal. Anybody inside here? Knock knock. Anybody home? Nope. I think I lost somebody somewhere. Okay, how about you? You can be my security guard. Okay, so you... I'm gonna go there. Okay, I wonder these lights... I don't know about these lights, man. It's just not feeling right for me. Using these lights. I'm just thinking now, is this guy gonna like jump over this wall here if I put... What do you call it, things here? There's also a guard post. Ah, guard post with decorations. Okay, well, I was going to use normal cinder block fence things, which I do have. But, I suppose this can work, if I can get it in here somehow. None of these guys are going to be jumping over here at all. Try and get it. Yeah, this is not going to snap on here, is it? Okay, well, that kind of, sort of works. Okay, so that kind of blocks the area off a little bit. He's probably going to go and try and stand at every single one of these things, isn't he? I've got a feeling he's going to do that. Yeah, this thing obviously is not straight, but it's fine. Cool. Okay, so that's a start. We've got something. Now these lights, which I'm not sure about. Street lights. That one? No, there we go. Yeah, well, it's the original lights they were using in this place, so I suppose I gotta go with it. Okay, so you're gonna stand in this corner here. First one. And we're gonna get power down to the front of the place. I'm really not sure about this. Okay, so you're gonna go in the corner. Okay, and then this one. Okay, now this is where we need the fences, right? Yeah. So I'm gonna build my fences in between those lights. Okay, so we're gonna have one there. One like that. Stick one in that corner. And then go from there. So let's connect this up. See how this goes. Oops. Come on. Okay, I know this is not exactly as fun as physically building the buildings and stuff, but it's something that has to get done. So I'd rather do it with you guys than do it separately. Okay, you're gonna go onto that one, and you're gonna go onto that one. Okay, light-wise, we should be fine there. Okay, we got power. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Really? Yeah, well, I was wondering when that was gonna happen eventually. I think I messed up his brain a little bit there too much. And I was just about to save and do the thing. Okay, well now he's gonna go back in again. That was bound to happen at some time. Okay. Come on. Now it's gonna just give a minute to reboot itself. Please stand by. I really can't wait until to see Fallout 5 what they're gonna come up with. I really can't wait for that. That music might become a problem. Okay, now where did this thing mess up now? Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Really? Did I really miss that save now? Oh, you son of a gun. Great, now I'm gonna place those lights all over again. Mephisto. It sounds like some Greek god. Yeah, no, hopefully, oh, then I'm just kind of peed off now with this stupid thing that decided it couldn't wait a 5 seconds for me just to save my game. 1, 2, 3, do that. Yeah, I'm not so sure about Obsidian making Fallout. But not Fallout 5. I don't think so. I know Obsidian is making a different Fallout. Not the remakes, because there's a Fallout New Vegas and a Fallout 3 that's going to be a remake. But Obsidian is supposed to be working on a completely separate Fallout. I think it's going to be like a spin-off type of thing, maybe with linked to the TV shows or something. Okay, let's quickly go back and I'm going to do this all over again. Damn lights. Yeah, that's what I said. This thing couldn't wait like 5 seconds for me just to save what I just did. Oh, it's just the lights that we added on now, so it's not too bad. At least I don't think so. Okay, what was I looking for? Let me just build up these defenses first before I do the lights again. The only thing is these defenses. Hold on, let me just see here quickly. Yeah, this is like going to be very close. It's like literally right here. Okay, that can go. Let's see, now we're going to get this at a nice height. Now we're going to get this straight. Okay, so you're going to be about there. That looks more or less straight. No, man, you idiot. Come on. Thank you. Okay, then you go up. Isn't it? I'm just thinking, why isn't there... Oh, there is half pieces in here. Yeah, I'm just looking for that actually. Completely forgot about it. Okay, so you're gonna go like that. It's not a different set, but it's fine. Floors, stuff. Bam, on, flip the right way. Okay, turrets is what I'm looking for. Turrets. Okay. That should be fine. It's gonna cover... Yeah, no, that should work. Well, anything that spawns there, you ain't getting up after that. I'm gonna kick the crap out of anything that spawns in this corner. Okay, that goes there. Then we're gonna connect this up to that, that. Okay, save point. Now I'm gonna get the lights and the power back up again. Talk about a pain in the butt. I was actually looking at that house, that busted up house over there that I want to try and rebuild. The parts, something about that doesn't look right though. The walls and according to the building kits that I've got, doesn't match properly. Okay, so lights. Stick you like that. I need a light in this corner. So you are just gonna have to go there. Let's see if we are spreading these out nicely. I suppose that will have to do. It's kind of weird, there's one little fog condenser standing here in the middle of this floor. Okay, you're going to be about over there. I think that's a bit further apart than I would like it to be, I think. Let's move you up a little bit, like that. Stick you in that corner, and then I'll add one in the center. Rebuild that house. Even Snappy Build doesn't match exactly most of the house parts I've got. Yeah, that's exactly what I was thinking. Because the interior walls and the type, it's got the correct wood on the outside. Like, I've got the bold parts that matches this color, but the wall that I've got is not the same. That walls come from the brick walls. It's not the same thing. I don't know how or what's going on there, so I have to start from the bottom and then work my way up somehow. Man, I'm definitely gonna get this mod to switch off this damn. That's probably, maybe that's why the game crashed, because I was changing so quickly. Okay, let's connect. Oh, it would help if I actually go into my menu to do this. Well, if the parts don't work, I'll just have to use another type of building material, but I'm going to try and rebuild it exactly like it looks, that was supposed to look. Well, let's see how it goes. Let's go on that one. You're gonna go on that. You're gonna connect there. Okay, so that was that. Now let's quickly get. Let's see, where am I gonna stick you now? Okay, well, you fit in there. Okay, you fit nicely in there. Okay, this one I think should go in here somewhere. It's a little bit on the step, but it does go there. So you go there. Let's connect the loop around. This is where that's terrible. I can't see a thing when it changes like that. Okay, so that's looking good start. I am wondering, can I put a junk gate in here or not? I actually wanted to build a wall down here. I think I'm gonna try that. I don't know if this is gonna work or not, but let's see. Okay, let's get this building thing here. What's that? Concrete. Which one was it? The warehouse. Yes, okay. Walls. Okay, obviously I can't do it according to that one. We're gonna build some skew walls here. What are you? Oh, you're going onto the stairs. Okay, I'm just wondering now for a second why it's doing that. Okay, you know what? Hold on. I'm gonna take this out. There's actually no point in it actually being there. Okay, so you go there. Let's see, how far do I have to be to get this working? That kind of works. Okay, that's about as close I can get it. Let's see if this works. We put that. Come on. Okay, bottom wall. Okay, so that's not going to snap on there, so let's use this. There we go. That works. Okay, so I can get that actually squared up. Let's see if this. I'll stick you on here somewhere. Okay, I just want to get this thing lined up somewhere. I was going to do it manually. Okay, you're gonna be. Where am I starting you from? About there. Yeah, okay, there's no point in really having stairs here though. Where does this road actually end? That can't be the whole road. I'll go from there. Okay, it must go this way. Can't see where it is. Ah, okay. Let's see if I can get you. Ah, that works nicely like that. Okay, that's perfect actually. Stick you down there. This wall's a little bit high up. Do that. Come on. Bottom, bottom. No, this thing is. Pick that one up first. Maybe that will help it from not going. Come on, man. Snap in there. Are you really gonna do this to me now? Oh, the other one? Okay. You don't want to work? Let's try this one then. That one. I hate having gaps. Okay, you were just there now, a second ago. fella. Come on, man. Talk about a pain in the butt. Yeah, no, let's see if I can just stick all this work on here or not. No. That one doesn't want to go. I think it's too big. I'm gonna have to use that one. Okay, yeah, that's pretty much the only way I'm gonna do this. There we go. Okay. There's one way in, one way out. Now, I was wondering whether I could fit a gate in there or something. This might actually fit. Okay, where is the size of this thing? I can't even see it. Bingo. Okay, save that. Damn, that is close. That's actually a perfect fit. That actually works. No, that's fine. Doesn't, I don't exactly get concrete gates, so it'll work. Yeah, okay, so everything is saved up, everything is in. Now I just gotta get the lights down that side. Okay, so all the defenses are up and running. What is that? Did something just fly across my screen there? Come on, menu. Oh, it was a leaf. Yes, I thought it was like a bloatfly or something flying down there. Okay, well, I suppose we can just well get most of the rest of these lights in here. Okay, now I'll get this thing on the right thing. You are gonna stay in there. I'm gonna work out how I'm gonna place this stuff. I think I'm gonna move this one up a little bit then. That works a little bit better. Okay, I might even change these lights. I'm not very I don't know, it just doesn't feel right with these lights. Okay, so let's get these things on. Obviously this is gonna look weird because you're having this flat light and obviously it can't stand on the ground. But unfortunately that is the way the game works. So we're just gonna have to deal with that. Okay, get this more or less in the center. Somewhere here, if I can get that like that. Okay, that's all I have to do. I can't. It's terrible trying to play like this in this light. And the mist shines so bright through here. Okay, you can go. Oh, I actually got that gap there. So let's stick this in front of the gap. On there. You need to stand literally right down here. And you know what? I'm just going to stick another one in the center here. Okay, you connect to that. Okay, lights, lights, lights. save that. Okay, so that's the boundary lights all set up. We've got a security entrance. We've got all the defenses up and running. A good start. Okay, what's happening in here though? No, that can stay there. I'm gonna leave this. Gotta try and save some of the original build stuff. I need to put some lights inside here though. So let's see what we've got. Okay, the debris can go. Oh, this is actually a flat roof. I thought this was a... Okay, I actually didn't realize this was a flat roof. Oh no, that kind of defies what I actually wanted to do in here. Well, ceiling lights. I think the round ones will be a better option. Okay, that's the center, so let's stick a couple of lights down like this. Nope, that wasn't right. This up. You're definitely not in the center anymore. Okay, so you're gonna go there. You're gonna go somewhere like that. You're gonna be there more or less, and you're gonna go to there. I think I need conduits, so I'm gonna stick. I wonder if this is gonna work. Is this roof gonna be in the way or not? Oof. I think I'm gonna have to stick this up top. Let's see if this works. Do that. Okay, so that's powering that side. And this one we're gonna stick. Come on, get up there. Okay, so that should put some light down there. Turn that up a little bit. Let's see, this is more or less straight. Okay. Okay, so that's lighting there. We've got that and that. We've got a nice big area to build in. Just not sure on how I want to do all this yet. I'm definitely going to do a sleeping area first. Okay, just thinking. I actually want to spread out the sleeping areas. I don't want to build everything in the same place. So maybe something like a tower thing down there going up. One over here. Then maybe even one in this corner somehow, or in this little space. Then I can build with like a shopping thing or something in the center maybe. It's a possibility. Yeah, I don't want to put any lights and things here yet because we're still going to build this thing up. Okay, is there anything here that needs to get taken away? Dude, you can't walk through the walls. That's why they invented doors. Some people. Okay, let's get this menu open here quickly. Okay, get rid of that and that. They can still walk up there. All of this needs to get replaced. Okay, well you can stay there. You keep people happy in the meantime. Okay, so that's where some of the beds are. Barrel can go. Everything else has been cleared out. I'm gonna have to strip this whole house down and redo everything. Wall frame, folding wall. Actually, I'm gonna somehow need a picture of this place, how this place actually looks, before I can rebuild it. Sign can go off so long. Okay, shack bridge can go off. Okay, let's get rid of this stuff. This is Uncle Finn's bed. Rug, rug. Hey, we don't actually have these rugs in the game, you know. Okay, divider. We can go. Some of the lights that I put in here. Yeah, I'm gonna have to rebuild this place completely. Let's take this off. Check bridge, bridge. Stairs. Supports. Okay, so it's bottom. I'm not able to remember how this thing looks. Door frames. Okay, I've got that. I think I've got this. I've got the inside walls, but not with that on it. Let me try and work out here. I just want to see what we have here that's gonna do it. Okay, the household stuff. But there you got the right things. But the problem with this, you've got yellow and not white. Not the same walls. These are the thin little walls. You can see how thin it is. So that doesn't match up with that. So that's not going to work. This one has got also yellow stuff. These are just different doors. Everything else is the same. This is slightly different. But it's still yellow. I don't want that yellow thing in here. Okay, what other options do we have here? Nope. Okay, what is this? That's that with bricks. It's the inside that's actually mainly the problem. I want to use the white. And the only thing that we've got with white is going to have to be the bricks. These are all the roof things. Stairs, yellow, yellow. Why is everything freaking yellow? This white stairs stuff, okay. So that shouldn't be too much of a problem. But none of this stuff is going to work. This whole kit's not going to work. I'm going to have to use... Where is... Okay, will this do anything? Yeah, what's this? Otherwise we're going to have to change the way this whole building looks. It's the only thing I can think of. Is there roof parts here? This is capital, this is trims. Okay, that's trims. What is this? Corner pieces. Foundation, trims. Okay, I don't want that. Pillars. This is brick. Well, the good thing is about this thing, this matches this. Funny enough, it actually snaps on. That goes with this building walls that I put in here. So maybe I should just build it with this. I'll try to, but this is going to be very complicated. I'm trying to remember how I'm going to do this. Okay, so we're going to have big room, 2 bathrooms, foyer area, room here, staircase going up, 2 bathrooms on this side, upper area. I think I can do that. Oh, I'm actually very scared in order to scrap this stuff. It's going to be a big job. Okay, let's see what else we can do. Okay, so far we more or less know what we're going to do there. Okay, this area I'm going to leave like that in the meantime. Our water, power sorted out. Okay, so living area, shopping area, all has to fit down here. Somehow. Just don't know how I'm going to do it. Okay, the toilets, I think I'm just going to build toilets in that place. Now this part here, I want to add a base or something in here. Or can we extend this? This is the same brick I'm using there. I wonder if it'll snap onto this. If I scrap the house, does it scrap the base or not? Let's see. Come menu. Oh no, you can scrap it separately. Okay. Okay, so that's not all connected. Yeah, what foundations does this thing have? This is walls and stuff. Okay. Do we have foundations? Trims? No, there's no foundations. Okay, then I'm gonna have to use the same one that's in here. See if I can get this. Concrete warehouse. Yeah, this is the same foundation and snapping onto something. Okay, can you snap higher or not? It's a little bit on the low side. I actually wanted it higher. But you're still gonna have all this grass sticking out. Why does that thing look bigger than this? And why is it snapping in such a weird position? Oh, look, it's snapping over 2 pieces. Okay, but this is not a foundation, is it? I need to scrap this thing. I don't think this is a full-on foundation. I think this is something else, because you got the floors in there. I need this to be here. I want to actually make it in line with this. So if I'm... Oh my gosh, it actually snaps onto that as well. Okay, well let's see if I... Okay, you snapping in like that. That's not what I had in mind. Yeah, those foundations things are very different. Okay, so this is doing that. I need it to be like over there. Okay, let's see, how far does this go? The stupid dirt decals are everywhere. I stick this one here. Don't know how that's gonna look. Come on. The light in the way here now. Okay, let's move the lights out this way. Ah, no, that's too much. That is way too much. Oh, sorry, just fix this thing here. Ah, it's gonna be way too much over there. Okay, so I need to be able to move this forward to about there. Funny enough, that actually worked. It's not very straight though. Let's see if we can get this. Okay, so that looks more or less straight like that. And I'll take you forward. Come on. Okay, that's pretty good. And I'm gonna work with two skew corners. I want to try and keep this edge just sticking out, but now I don't think I can do that. Now the thing that we saw in this other pack here, let's see quickly, where is it? I want to see if I can use this to build. Trim, base trims. This is basically the same, I think, what's on there. Now that's supposed to go on like this. No, on that one. You dumb, stupid thing. Go on there. Stop falling off. Okay, I want this actually on there, but no. Okay, well, let's see. So you want to go there. Will you snap onto that? I wish this guy would stop. What is this thing snapping onto? This game is really weird, seriously. Okay, well, let's watch from the edge over here and see what happens. You're gonna snap on here anyway. So why are you snapping on there? And sticking through? No, then that's not gonna work. No, I don't want that. These bulkheads, what is this? Trims, this is a roof trims. No, I don't want roof. It's not what I want. Okay, what is this? Pillars. Well, that's gonna make an interesting build, but Jesus, things are actually quite big. The only crappy thing is when you build with these type of things, you can't always see everything, you know, it's like half the stuff is missing. You only can see it from one edge. It's just very annoying. I want to cover this actually up somehow, but I don't know how to do that. There's got to be a trim thing of something in here. Vanilla walls. What is this? No, that's definitely not going to work. Definitely it's way too big. What is this? Is that a wall? Jeez. That could work, maybe, but then I'm gonna have to move my stuff. Does that fit on there? Hold on a sec. This is the wall that's down there. Yes, I think this is actually the wall that is supposed to be down there, maybe. It looks similar to that other building thing. Let's see if there's other stuff on here. Pillars. Okay, so what happens if I put this? Does this snap on here anyway? It does. Okay, so let's see here. Now this is a completely different wall again. Okay, does this snap onto this wall? Okay, you go down there. No. I would have liked this to snap onto that though. Okay, let's see. If I do that. Okay, so we're playing around a bit here now to test for our future stuff. Warehouse block. Okay, so you snap on there. Okay, so you're gonna snap there, then you should. No, but you're going too much. And it doesn't. Damn it, that's not gonna work. It's not going to work. Okay, I don't know how I want to do this. But I want a base or something here so I can build here. Otherwise I have to place everything manually. Which is a bit of a pain actually to do. Okay, and then that snaps onto that. That's going to snap onto that. There's got to be something in here that snaps onto those wall panels. Now, here's some of the wall panels. Tile, wallpaper, no, definitely not. Where's the brick? I'm sure the brick has got panels that fit on this stuff. Where was it? No, not that. I think it's in here. Floors. Okay, I'm just gonna see if this does anything. Oh, that works. That can work. Now what do I do about the gap at the bottom though? Let's see if I do that. You're gonna go up on there though. No, that's not going up on there. So how do I fill in this gap? The only other way is these things that are in here somewhere. Yeah, this. So if I take that off, I think this should snap in here. Bingo. Okay, this side is obviously not going to work. So they're going to put something else. And now the problem is it's doing that, and I don't want to see this corner sticking out here, otherwise I've got to move this back even more. I've got to shift this back. You know what? Hold on a sec. If I move, let's put that there. I think I know how to fix that. And I stick that on there. Then move this. Will it go on this thing or not? Okay, you're not going to snap that side. Okay, let's see. Turn you around. No, okay. So that one's not going to work. I need something that will go in there to give me that little bit of a gap. Foundation or something. Or just even a wall thing. Yeah, that might work. Let's stick that there. Put that onto that. Get rid of that. Get rid of that. Stick this onto that. Take that out and then move this up to there. No, but then you still got this space. But at least that looks a bit better. And that's lined up. Okay, maybe stick something yet, grass or something. I think that's the way I'm gonna have to do it. I wanted to use this capital bolt kit over here now actually. Walls. Did you snap onto something? Okay, what are you snapping onto? Ah, it doesn't matter, it does that. See, you can't see how or where this thing is doing its thing yet. Which is actually very, very annoying. Okay, you're not gonna work. You're not gonna work. Okay, let's see what else we have in here. There's windows and pillars and stuff. That's all we have. Okay, that kit's not gonna work. Okay, now what color do I make this house? Because obviously what we have is not gonna work. You don't get this blue type of color or gray, blue, gray, whatever you want to call it, with the interior or the thick walls. So I'm going to have to use brick. So the only other option I can think of is... where is it now? No. Potential... No. See, but a lot of these kits don't have all the parts you want as well. I'm going to have to go with one of these. Maybe this one. So we got that. I think it's a nice dark color. Let's go on here. Stick that like that. You take that one off. This was in here somewhere. I believe it's this one. I don't know actually what the point of this thing is. Does this... I don't think it's meant to be used like that. But what the heck? Okay. So you're gonna have this going all the way down to about there. Go back to this. Blocks, concrete. And that. Okay, you're actually going this way. Come on. What's going on with this thing now? This stuff has got a mind of its own. Come on, snap. Really? I've got to aim skew somehow to get it to fit in there or something. How close is that light? No man, that light's far off from it. There should be enough space for it. thing just wants to drive me crazy today. Block, go in there, otherwise I'm gonna drop you in the river or something. Okay, let's see if we can... Oh, now you want to click onto the bottom of the thing. Didn't want to do that earlier. Why doesn't this thing want to go in? Jeez. Don't know what's so difficult about that. Okay, so let's do... Oops. Blocks first. Okay, how straight are you? That is actually lining up perfectly with that. That is actually lining up perfectly. Maybe I should just build the whole thing straight through with this on this level. Tear all of this down and then just do it completely through like that. Or move the whole house to this side. Here's an idea. I don't know why it's so difficult for this thing to snap on here. I don't know what's causing this thing to do this. How close am I to this edge? Oh, that's pretty close. Okay, well that's as far as I'm going to go there. What's the chances that this is going to go in here? Come on, you know you want to. Okay, well let's try and get the smaller ones. Still works. Okay, save it before we have anything weird happening again. Okay, now this space is not going to be big enough to do this. You know what, I could have actually used this wall as a guideline. Or not really. Okay, no, but it's fine like it. Okay, well this space is not big enough to rebuild that entire house. I could scrap all of this whole building, the foundation and everything, and then just expand this foundation all the way down to there, and then rebuild it like that. Is there anything I can think of? I think I'm gonna need to put the wooden floor on here. Let me see quickly, the snaps on. Wood floors. I want to see what it's gonna look like. So this go down to there. New one. That should go on here somewhere. Okay, looks like we're gonna have to do a little trick again to get this working. Snap on top for me, please. Okay, I'll just grab a wall. Maybe I need a wall to see if that will work. Right. Now, let's have a look. Come on, man. Work with me here. Could be something this thing's gonna snap onto here. Okay, guess not. What else is in here that I can use? No, that's not gonna work. We need the other floor thing here. Trusty old wooden floors. Get that double floor here, which does the job usually. Where are you? There you are. Bingo. Like that. And go back again. Floors. You should. Bingo. Gotcha. Okay, take that out. Take that out. Oh man. Idiot. You're gonna go this way. Okay. This place is gonna look brand new when I'm done. So far, so good. I just realized something actually now. These lights are actually going to be in the way, I think. Save that. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Again on the save. I was just about to save and actually end it there for the day, but now this thing has been difficult. Okay, well, let's go back in and do that. Oh, man. This game is really testing me today. Come on, Fallout. Do your thing. Yeah, as I was actually going to say now, those lights that I put in on the side there is going to have to come out, because now it's going to be in the way when I build the walls and stuff. Okay, let's just go back in here. I think that music on that thing is actually copyright. I think. So I know there's some of the music in this game that's copyrighted. Which kind of messes it up, you know. Well, there are some game developers which are nice enough to give you the option to switch off copyright music in the game, or use music that's actually not copyright. Jesus, it actually saved that just in time. It actually saved just in time. Now I see these lights are going to have to go off here. Either that, or I'm going to have to rotate them somehow facing the other direction. But that's going to look very weird. Okay, let's see quickly here. Okay, so I'm just about out of time anyway for this one. How's the gaps looking here? There's not much of a gap there. Okay, so I'm going to stick those walls up there to cover this up. Build it straight up there. I think I'm going to have to scrap this whole house. And then just extend this platform all the way through. All the way down here. And then rebuild this whole entire house. Okay, I don't know if you guys want me to see it scrapping it, but I'm gonna have to do it obviously at the time, or maybe we'll do it on the live stream, I don't know. Okay, but anyway, I'm actually out of time for today. So we did quite a few things. Okay, so I'm just going to try and plan out how and what and where I'm going to be putting everything. But it's a good start. Everything is up and running. Okay, well, thanks Papa Smith for the chat. And everybody else who joined in. I will see you guys, well, probably tomorrow. So till then, cheers.